Hi, I'm Michael Winston, and welcome to Marker Magic. Number one, I'm not a horticulturist, but I do love drawing flowers because a flower is something that can't be lose its image. You'll know what a flower is regardless of what you do to it. You can stretch it, you can compress it, you can distort it any way you want, but it never loses its identity as a flower. So as a surreal artist, you couldn't find a better subject to use than flowers. You can put any color you want to a flower and it never seems out of place. It always seems to be right in order. And when you put a number of flowers together with different colors, you end up with a great bouquet. And it colors bounce from one flower to another flower. And before you know it, you're enamored with the picture, not knowing why, but you are. And the flowers, the color, it all reaches out and grabs you. So that's why I use flowers over any other image in my artwork. My wife and I travel from one city to the other for the shows. We depend on each other, really. If she couldn't go, then I think I would pretty soon have to stop doing the shows. She supports me with helping me with the setup. She helps me with making hotel reservations, dinner reservations. We just work as a tandem, and without her, I don't think I could do it. I need her for just even when she can't help me with the tent, just her supervising gives me a feeling that she's doing something. And it's a partnership that we've just developed over the years. And I just don't think without her being there, I just don't know if I could continue to do the shows. We just work that closely together. So I really need her presence in order for me to do the things that I do. We are a team, and that team's just not going to be broken up. When we first started doing this, I would have the kids in school asking me, why are you doing flowers? What is it about the flowers? And I tell people right off the bat, it's an act of relaxation. As a middle school teacher for 37 years, you have a lot of anxiety when you come home at the end of the day. And when you can come home and sit down and just remove all of the tension, all of the stress, and just sink into your own world, that's purely why I do this. People ask me, where'd you get the subject matter? I say 37 years of middle school dementia. That's where it comes from. But now that I'm retired, I'm in that mode now where it's not as much the drawing of the subject matter, but it's the calmness of the color work. The color work makes a difference because that's where I'm allowed to be myself and see which way the colors take me. The colors are what brightens up the art. No one says that art has to be dull, but the colors brighten up the artwork. The subject matter, the drawing comes from things that I observe in my own inner sight. Things that I feel people say, oh, well, that doesn't look like such and such a flower. And I'll say, well, maybe that's a Winston flower. It's not a flower that you recognize, but it's one that I know. So you can't really tell me it doesn't look like that flower because you're not in my mind. You can't tell me what's in my mind. So the thing of doing the flowers and doing the colors, I have the freedom to go as I choose. and I don't have to ask anybody's permission. I don't have to make things look a certain way. I have the freedom to go as I please. And all of that frees your mind to just sort of sit back and relax and freelance as you go. And it really aids in the relaxation, the calming down at the end of the day. And even if I stopped doing shows, I think I would still do the artwork because it's such a relaxation. You know, today coloring books are big for adults. They're all into the coloring book. Matter of fact, I have a coloring book made available. But it's because of the relaxation, the calming of the nerves, the moving out of one world into another. It's a rewarding experience, and it will help you rest at night. Let me thank you for spending time acknowledging me and acknowledging my work. I truly appreciate your attentiveness. I appreciate your involvement in coming to the shows when you can. If we're ever in your area, please drop in, say hi. If you can't even buy anything, that's okay. You can't take a beautiful sunset home with you either, but that doesn't mean you can't stop by and enjoy it. And that's the attitude we have. It isn't a buy necessarily, it's an enjoy is a must. We don't care if you buy, I just want you to enjoy. So please, spend some time when we come into the area, drop in just to say hi. But if you can't, please tune into my website, take a look, see what you can see that you might enjoy. I would appreciate that much, if nothing else. We just want to make you feel welcome. We want to make you feel at home. See what we have to offer you. And it isn't necessary for you to buy, but it is necessary for you to enjoy. With that, again, thank you for your time.